I returned home after 5 years. My sister mocked my low rank. My parents called me a disgrace. Then police arrived to arrest me. I stayed silent until a four-star general walked in and saluted me. Full story. Can you imagine coming home after 5 years, only to have your own family tear you down, call you an embarrassment, and then have the police show up at your door to arrest you? You might think that's the end of the story, but that's exactly when a four-star general walked in, stood at attention, and saluted me. Let me tell you, that day started just like any other, or rather, it started 5 years after any other. I pulled my car into the familiar driveway, cutting the engine so no one inside would hear. The hood clicked as it cooled, a tiny mechanical sigh. I just sat there for a moment, hands on the wheel, feeling the grit under my nails and that familiar, tight knot in my shoulders that never quite goes away. The house looked exactly the same. Fresh paint, perfectly trimmed hedges, the kind of place that screams, "We're successful." Laughter spilled out every time the front door opened, music thumping faintly through the walls. I checked my reflection in the rearview mirror. No makeup, hair pulled back, plain jacket, plain boots. No medals, no ribbons, just a name tape sewn inside my collar where no one would ever see it. I stepped out, shutting the door as quietly as I could, but the old hinges still complained, a sound that felt like an announcement. Inside, the smell hit me first. Catered food, champagne, grilled meat, something sweet and expensive. The living room was packed. People I recognized, people I didn't. Everyone had their phones out recording everything. And there, in the middle of it all, was my sister, Tiffany Carter, glowing under ring lights like she was born with a filter. "Tiff, the lighting here is perfect," someone gushed. "I know, right?" she giggled, tilting her head for the camera. "Make sure you get Brad when he walks in." Brad, the guest of honor, her almost husband, the reason for this whole spectacle. He was off to the side, tailored jacket, a confident smile he'd probably practiced in the mirror. Someone introduced him as a military man, and he puffed up like he'd just been promoted. I slipped in along the wall. Invisible. That was something I learned to do a long time ago. But Tiffany always found me. Her smile froze for half a second, then reshaped itself into something sharp. "Oh my God," she practically shouted. "You actually showed up." A few heads turned. Phones tilted my way. "This is my sister, Sarah," Tiffany announced, wrapping an arm around my shoulder like we were best friends. "She's been away 5 years," my mother added, appearing at Tiffany's side. No calls, no posts, no updates. We hardly knew where she was. I just nodded. "Good to see you, too." Tiffany's eyes flicked down my clothes. "So," she dragged the word out, "what rank are you now?"